Today I will tell you a very useful function, dated if. Okay, it is very useful. Do watch the complete video, don't skip any part. It will be very short video. So there is a very good function with this, a very good formula in Excel, that is called dated if. Okay, so let's assume we are starting with 1st January 2020. Let me make it 1st January 2019 and today's date as of now. So there is a very good useful feature of function in Excel that is called dated if is equal to dated if. So dated if, select the first date, put a comma, select the second date, put a comma, and now here is the condition that what you want to get from this date. You need years, months or days. So I'll put here years. So there is only one complete year. Remember, by this formula you will only get the complete year or complete month or the days. So here I got it 1 year. Okay, now I'll get dated if this date, comma this date, comma inverted commas I'll put M. These are the months. So 22 months so far, right? Now is equal to dated if first date, last date and days. Okay, this is not exactly which I am trying to get from this function. This I just did in order to give you a proper way that how this function will work. So here I got this, the difference between these two dates having one complete year, 22 complete months. Remember, mark my word, these are complete months, and 678 days. But what I need year, then the remaining months, okay, and then the remaining days. Let me change this date to a bit earlier. Let me make it 111991. So from 1st January 1991 so far 29 years has been passed, 358 months have been passed and 10905 days. So here 29 years, but in order to get the remaining months I just need to make it YM. Now these are 29 years, 10 months. Okay, it will take only the months between these two dates, not the years. It will skip the years, it will skip the days, and it will take only the number of complete months. So here I don't need years or month, and I only need the remaining days, not the full days. So here I'll make it month days, MD. So from 1st January 1991 till 9th October November 2020, 29 years have been passed, 10 months and 8 days. Now I'll do a little data. I'll try to make it in a one cell rather than putting into 3 cells. It's now all up to you that in which shape you need the data. Okay, but just in order to tell you that how we can make it in one cell rather than having the 3 different columns to engage for the same formula, we can get it in the same one cell. Okay, this with AND function, this AND function, and this. You can do like this way as well. So if you will do like this way, it is now 2910. You cannot identify which one is the year, which one is the date, and which one is the month. Okay, so what we can do, after C3 year we need to have a space, right? See, we need to have a space here in this, and so 29, right? Now there is one comma between the year and month to distinguish it that there is a difference. Then the same way what you can do, you can add another condition here after D3 and then a space, a comma, space, it's close, and okay. So this is the way. Now you know it is 29, 10 or 8, but you still don't know which one is year, which one is month, which one is day. So in order to get it, you just need to see that we need to add year after 29. So after 29, this is C3, is right, and we have added a space. So between this comma and here we need to add another condition and okay, then year and this we don't need to add here. So 29 years, right? So D3 are the months, then we need to end inverted commas, month, inverted commas, right? So 29 year, 10 months, and at the end you need and function and days and bracket close. So 29 years, 10 months and 8. Let me just drag it down to show you other different dates results. Then in a single cell, how we can combine different values, that how we can combine different dates. So here if you see, I still dependent on these cells. If I'll remove the formula from here, I'll lose the value from here. Very easy, you just copy this function from this cell, okay. In this cell, this C3, just change it with that cell formula and that's it. From column M, cell M, remember don't copy the equal sign with it, Control C, and this D3 replace with that formula, right? And from the days, copy it, and in this cell just go to E3, right, and change it. Now you don't have any dependency on these cells, and simply drag and drop the formula below, and that's it. Now you are not dependent on these cells, it's gone.
Thanks for watching my video. Please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Don't forget to like the video, give your feedback in comment section and share with your friends.